Hey guys, so I have tried to take this video, I don't know how many times. I even tried it with Arlen's really nice camera so I could get a good video. I've tried it with my phone, I've tried it with everything, and nothing is working. So I still want to make this video, so we're going to make it this way, and it's probably going to be a little bit of a long video, a long haul, just because I have a lot of stuff. And instead of just showing you, hey, I got this, I thought I might tell you what I got it all for. I've been so excited about this order. This is a huge haul from Mountain Rose Herbs, and it's almost embarrassingly large. But I've gotten things. There's some stuff in here for birthday gifts. There's some stuff for Christmas gifts. There's some food, like stuff that I got to cook with. There's stuff that I got for medicinal purposes. There's things for homeschool. You'll see that there's just all kinds of stuff. So when, like, this didn't all come from like one budget category, for example. So it came from a bunch of different places. So it's not as crazy as it seems, but I'm really excited. So here we go. To start with, this is a tea to go glass tea infuser, and I don't know if you can see here on the back, but basically this is a cup. You put your loose leaf teas in here and your hot water in the morning or whenever, and then you've got a strainer built in and a cap, and it's glass on the inside with a protective coating on the outside. And this, I'm envious. I actually got this for my mom for her birthday because in her job she drives around. She's a teacher and she works with the kids who can't go to school for whatever reason, so she drives around to different houses to help the kids, to teach them. And this would be great for her in the morning, especially now that it's getting cold. She can just have her hot tea and take it with her, and so that's cool. And also I got her this Dawn Chorus tea blend. It's kind of a waking up, pick me up kind of tea that I thought she would really enjoy. So I got those for her birthday, which she already knows about it, or else I wouldn't have put it on here because her birthday is past. This came late. Her birthday was actually yesterday. And then I have some licorice root, which is good for a lot of things. I already have licorice root powder that I use in my my powder for Timothy, or for Samuel's reflux, but this is good for tea. So I've got licorice root powder, fennel seed, and catnip leaf flower, and I got all three of these as part of, there's more to it, but to make up a tincture, a glycerin tincture for the boys, for Arlen, for me. As you see, we eat a lot of beans, and sometimes when I sprout them, we have no problems with gas or tummy aches, but if I don't have time to sprout them and we just eat them, we do have problems with gas. So that will help with that, and really excited about that. I got, these come in 10 packs. These are the large size muslin bags, and I thought they would be bigger, so I'm glad I went with the large. But this is just, I can put loose leaf tea in here and make teas with it. I can use it to strain my tinctures. I can use it to strain my teas. I can use it just for all kinds of stuff. So that's what's here. And they come in 10 packs, this way by 10. And then these are little, I meant to order more of the lip balm containers, but I guess I messed up there. These are just little salve jars, and I got them for making lip balms, making salves, making creams. A lot of these are going to be for gifts for people. And, like, for example, I made a diaper rash cream, and I can put some of that in one of these for the diaper bag. So that's what these are for. Then, let's see. This is fun. I've been learning a lot about dandelion. That is my herb that I'm learning about right now. We have it everywhere. But I thought the herbs that I learned, especially the ones that are native to here, which I think dandelion's like native to everywhere in the U.S. anyway, I thought it'd be fun to grow. So I won't be using this until the spring, but I went ahead and got a pack of dandelion seeds, and then we can use the greens for salads. We can use the roots for tummy teas and things like that. We can use you can use the flowers and like bread them and saute them. You can put them in things where you would put mushrooms in. There's so many things you can do. So that's going to be really fun to play with and teach Samuel and kind of be part of homeschool, but it's really more for me. So that is that. Oops, I about dropped them. Then, let's see. This is cinnamon chips and ginger root. Okay, both of these, you can use them for like a bazillion different things. They're in all kinds of medicinal teas and stuff, but specifically this combination I picked up to help with my cramping around that time of the month. It is terrible for me, and this combination for a tea is supposed to be really good at helping with that. So I'm super excited to try it. I know it's going to be strong, but you're just supposed to sip a little bit anyway. So that's what I got this for, and I will be using them for all kinds of stuff, like the ginger root. Oh, that's just cinnamon chips. The ginger root will also be going, I think that's part of the tincture that I make for the boys. And so, I mean, there's just so many things you can do with it. So I'm super excited about that. Oh, this next one is really fun. Okay, the next little bunch here. So I have this white cosmetic clay, which I think will be fun to play around with since I have it for cosmetic purposes. But I am going to be with Samuel for homeschool making some paint, from some natural paint. And I'm also going to be putting a kit together for my niece for her birthday so that she can make her own cake because she loves that kind of stuff. And I already have some powdered herbs that I can use for the color, but I also got a few more. I got beetroot, which will also be fun to put in some of my lip balms and lip glosses to give them a little bit of color. Spirulina, which is going to be green, which is also great. Arlen is a runner, and he has a hard time getting his calories, getting his protein, getting his stuff. This is really going to be good for that. Looking forward to finding fun ways to use it, like in our smoothies, maybe, in soups. I don't know what all I'm going to do with it, but it's going to be really fun. And then I got the elderberry powder. I don't know how well this will do for coloring. It seems like it might make a deep purple, but if it doesn't, I can find about a million other things to do with it. But I got this too, and then like I said, I have a few more that I can use for some other colors already. So that will be fun. I got Cypress Oil. Ooh, there we go, Cypress Oil. And honestly, I feel bad because I don't remember. I know I got this specifically. I know cypress, I'm always coming up with uses for cypress, and I never have it. But I don't remember the specific recipe that finally prompted me to get this. I have it written down, and I didn't look it up. But I got some cypress oil. And I also got, this is not an essential oil, but I got some vitamin E oil. I am making, you can see it right, there's this backwards thing, so I'm sure, right there. There we go. I am infusing some calendula leaf into some almond oil to use for my lip balms and salves and things again that I make. Calendula is a really good skin oil. And I want it to, sorry about that. I want it to be preserved though, but I don't want to put any unnatural things in it. So when you're making an oil infusion, if you use just a few drops of vitamin E oil, which is also good for your skin, like total win, that can help preserve the oil and make it last a little bit longer. So I got some of this, and I'm excited to try that in there. And I got some, I just realized they didn't put my shea butter in here, so I need to check on that. I got some shea butter for Arlen. He gets fingertip eczema, and it gets really bad in the winter, so I'm trying a few things to see if that will help, but there's no shea butter in here, so I'll have to look at my order and figure all that out and see if they need to send me some or what's going on there. But here's some comfrey leaf. I got this to make an olive oil or an oil infusion, just like the one I'm working on, and this helps heal like broken skin, like sores, anything like that. You want to make sure it's cleaned out really good. But if I infuse some oil with this and then use that for like a boo-boo spray or an ouch spray or something, it will give that that I do with my essential oils. I have a spray that I make with my essential oils that helps heal cuts and scrapes and stuff. And then if I use a comfrey leaf oil as a base to that infused oil, then that will help the healing properties just increase. So that's pretty cool. These two are for fun, and only half of this is mine. I'm splitting this with Mandy. But this is Cacao, cocoa, I don't know how you say it. I think it's cacao nibs, and I'm not quite sure what the difference is between cacao and cocoa. If you know, please let me know, because I'm very interested. So these are cacao nibs, and this is roasted dandelion root. And there's a recipe that you can use that you put these together along with a few other things, and it makes like a mocha. And there's no caffeine in it. I don't think. This probably has some caffeine in it, so I take that back. Whoops, no, that doesn't. This probably has some caffeine. But it's a lot healthier alternative to coffee. I have never been a coffee drinker, but both Arlen and Mandy love the taste of coffee. So I thought this would be something fun I could try for them and see if it kind of gives them that similar taste. I don't know. It just seemed like something fun to do. And since I'm learning about dandelion, that's another use for dandelion root. So this here is culinary. This is cumin powder. I'm sure there's lots of herbal stuff that you can do with this, like medicinal, that I just don't know about yet. But we're going to try and start buying some of our spices one at a time in bulk because it's so much cheaper overall. We use cumin for our chili, we use cumin for our veggie pot pie, we use cumin to flavor all kinds of things, so we got a pound of cumin. So that's what we got there. I'm really excited about these two. I'm excited about a lot of this stuff, but cold season is upon us. I love to use teas. I love to use elderberry syrup. It's great to fight colds, but the reality is my husband, Arlen, he is all on board for these things, but doesn't like to stop to take the time to take elderberry syrup or do this kind of stuff. But he will if he has a pill or something that he can swallow, even if he has to do it a lot. He'll do that while he's working. So I found a recipe for cold care capsules, and for that, to go in those, I got some golden seal powder, golden seal root powder, cayenne powder. I think there's like garlic powder and things like that go in there too. And echinacea root powder. And so I already have some little capsules, and so I'm going to go ahead and put some of these powders in there, and hopefully if he feels himself getting sick, or if he's already sick, he can take those and it'll help him kind of beat it. But if you look, I wouldn't want to take any of my straight up, so hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. And then this is Marshmallow Root. I got this just because sometimes with Samuel's reflux, this and the licorice root that I also showed you for something else, sometimes there is a meal that I can guess that he is going to likely end up with reflux because we've eaten out or done something. And so I want to be able to make him a tea ahead of time that he can proactively take. It's not as strong as the powder, but can hopefully prevent us from needing to use that powder. And I have been making teas with the powders, but it's really, really hard to do. So I just wanted to go ahead and get some marshmallow root because that'll be easier to make a tea for him. And then I also got hibiscus flowers, and this is my one purchase that I don't have any specific use for. This I got because it's supposed to be really yummy, and I thought that maybe it will help when I'm making teas for the kids. Samuel loves teas, but he's a kid, so he won't just drink any old herbal tea. So there has to be at least a few things in there that taste good. So I'm hoping that this will kind of give me another way to add a little bit more flavor to his teas so that he can even increase his array of drinking his herbal teas. And so that is what I got. It is a pretty big haul, but I am super excited and I have my work cut out for me. I need to pace myself and not try and do all this stuff at once. And I also need to find out about my shea butter. So let me see. Yeah, I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know below whatever happened. Because I wonder if they just ran out or what the deal was. So I will check on that. And I hope that you guys have a good day, and I'm super excited. Thanks for sticking with me. This is a long video, but it was a big haul. And let me know if you have any questions too. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.